All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speed Gaming. Tonight, I'll be your host, Impulsive97, commentating yet another Link to the Past casual boost match. Tonight, I'm joined here on tracking by JLo7. How are you doing tonight, JLo? Awesome. Now, weird. Now, for those of you that don't know, Casual Boots starts out with the Pegasus boots and sword already equipped. There's a fun little thing where you don't got any kind of sword appearing for you until you go to the uncle, who seemed to have 10 arrows. We'll love for us tonight, but hopefully that changes. Peace, heart. You know, this is the only time it's ever nighttime or raining in Hyrule, so I often wonder, is A Link to the Past taking place all in one day? I don't know. Now, where do we have Fire Rod? Yes, that would explain why the moon never crushes Hyrule, because if everything's solved in one day, then it's not enough time for the moon to crash. Now, for those that don't know, we're not going to be hunting for bombs today because we have the Pegasus boots, so we're going to be able to get those 3 chests in the back of Escape. Well, there's 300 rupees, so that's a decent check for our money issues already taken care of. Well, Matt, I think that catching any sort of Zelda randomizer is always a good time, whether it be A Link to the Past, Zelda 1, or even SMZ3. And there we got the small key with Zelda. No. No tonight. Now, so far, this is a very beautifully done casual boost display here, in my opinion. No major hiccups, all going very well. Right on track for subs. But then again, I don't know. I don't professionally do these kinds of races, so maybe I'm totally wrong. So is it someone's job to go into these sewers and make sure that the various different creatures that inhabit it aren't around? Because we got this hallway full of potentially poisonous snakes. So if this is meant to be an escape for the royal family of Hyrule in a crisis end, that's just 20 rupees in a Dark Cross. Then, you know, that seems just about as dangerous as whatever be they're running away from. But what do I know? Maybe the snakes are a deterrent. Maybe the snakes don't attack the royal family. They don't seem to damage Zelda. There's the map, so we got something in the church. So far, nothing that would send us anywhere other than Kakariko. Well, I think if you use the shovel or the bug net as a sword in the swordless mode, that would almost defeat the purpose of swordless mode. And so far, just a bunch of money in Hyrule Castle. Both runs basically out at the same time. We got some extra protection there in Bonk Rocks. Not necessary, but always welcome. Yeah, this isn't only between worlds, those things always hurt. Oh, there we got some bombs in the tree pool. That's going to be very useful for Kakariko. Not that we're having money problems, but it certainly does help. Now, do we have an Agaseed on our hands today? Oh boy, we got an Agaseed today. Mirror on Lumberjack Ledge. Chat loves to see it. Now, are we going to have a pedestal today? I don't know. Last game I commented was a ped seed. We can have 2 for 2. We got a Bombos in the forest. A whole lot of fire. We're just missing the lamp. And there's another 10 arrows. Mirror might not be required. The seed, but you know. Okay, we do have 2 pendant dungeons in Dark World. Now, what goodies does Kakariko have for us today? Oh, no, it might be called Bombos, but that doesn't mean it can blow up bomb walls, unfortunately. Oh. Oh, there's the lamp. A whole lot of red. Shoot. A whole lot of red items in Blindside today, and all the fire items. And hang on, we got something going on with the restream on our end. Some technical difficulties. I don't know. We got another heart there. Missed it. And all right, bottle vendor with a bottle. French vanilla. It is a bottle with some magic in it. Oh, I missed what was in Chicken Hut. Oh, 10 arrows. And what does Sick Kid have for us today? A little bit of love. Aww. You know, maybe if he had a full heart container, he wouldn't be sick. but it looks like the full heart container was just across the street. Pretty healthy seed so far, both financially and in terms of overall health. I mean, that tunic basically means we got 12 hearts. Yes. Oh, another 100 rupees. And what do we have? I did not see what was beneath. It was underneath the bomb icon there. Couldn't make it up. 10 arrows. All right, everyone's favorite. Bundle of sticks. All right, now let's check out and see what's on South Shore. Oh, and we got Lumaga headed straight for... Oh, no, he's checking Lake Hiley Island. Which is a bit of love. Oh, there's the boots. Checking out. I'm trying to do a spin dash. So where does the water in the dam go? And we got nothing in Saha. And just some more love there. Away. That's a good enough answer, I suppose. Then she's taking the fish on an adventure. I don't think it goes in the dark world. I just think event stuff in the light happening in the light world does affect the dark world. So I don't think it's actually going to the dark world. I think it's just that since the light world, it happened in the light world, it's also happened in the dark world. And we got shovel, we got bow, we got heart, we got another bottle, and we got a bug net. Whew! Mini Moldorm had quite a few trackable items. Speaking of, okay, what's in here? An ice rod cave. Another piece of art. Got a little bit of water walking here to Zora. I mean, yeah, we got Zora money. First, we're gonna see what's behind the waterfall here. A hammer and shield. All right. So hammer and shield, that's a pretty big deal right there for Limchi. Yep, spicy, out of logic hammer. I mean, all we need is some flippers for that to be in logic. It's like Lumaga is about to do the same thing. Well, let's see what's a dig spot. $5. You know, if you ever go out with a metal detector and just kind of go walking around the street, you'll actually find quite a few coins. So digging up $5 in a random spot in the woods is perfectly reasonable. And that guy's just got a piece of heart. have Limchi heading over to Saha. Gonna make those checks. Isn't really gonna find anything behind them, but maybe Pendant Eastern has something good for progression. We can full clear it. Unless Agina has something. So... Oh. Alright, so we got a Thieves Town green pendant. No, for the... Oh, and we got a book. That's really important there. Oh, what did we get there? Don't. Yep, so both runners have shovel. There we got the big key. And the single arrow. Oh, so we're not going to go ahead and finish Eastern. Well, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess they did get the items. Well, Limchi looking like they were about to head into Dark World, then realize they can't actually head into Dark World. At least that's my assumption based on that movie. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see if Agina has anything. Alright, chat. Put a 1 in chat if you think Agina's gonna have something. Woohoo! That's a spicy item right there. We're a moon pearl away from Dark World access, everyone. Logical desert coming in. The only time in The Legend of Zelda that anyone actually got on their knees and prayed for anything, it was to move some rocks in a circle. Think about it. Ain't that weird? Oh, this is a bot. Yes, this is the Ace Attorney Trilogy MSU. Ooh, yeah, that's Gima's making a couple interesting but justifiable choices, I suppose. Not the water walking, not checking Agina. I mean, the only reason we know that they're bad choices is just because we saw Limchi get some good results by making those choices. Is it Limchi? Oh, I don't know. No one's ever said these names to me out loud. Could be Lugama. The sprites are something, and another thing. That's a very good question. I'm not familiar with them. And here we're about to get Ether. And then Limchi's about to go ahead and finish off Desert Palace. Which unfortunately Lumaga is not going to be able to do, but hey, as long as Lumaga checks Agina after leaving Desert and not just decides not to check it, then it's not terrible. We still have this. Gamma Riddy from FF4. Final Fantasy IV is one of the only ones that I haven't played, but I couldn't answer that. Oh, okay, so Gamma's about to find their glove here in Agina, and then probably Sai. It's definitely a square avatar. Oh, save and quit. That's actually pretty surprising. I would have figured that he would have gone back into... Yeah, I found the blue armor. And we almost got the one cycle there. Oh, we got Cape. So, we can go do Aga Tower right now. Which, yeah. So, if Limchi wants, she can go and check out Death Mountain, check out those couple of checks. Just like Lumaga is doing here, but I think Limchi's about to head straight to Aga Tower. Yeah, so... And that mirror does open up some for us once we have Moon Pearl. Unless Old Man has some bombs. What were you doing with those bombs? Okay, so it looks like it is Rydia from Final Fantasy IV, but with a blue tunic, according to chat. Yep, that's a good point. Doing this first allows us to do Hera. See, it's things like that. That's why I'm sitting here in the commentary booth talking about the match and not playing. Because, as someone with not a whole lot of successful runs under their belt, I wouldn't think of doing more smart routing like that. If I were playing, I would still be in Escape right now, TBH. We all first played A Link to the Past. Didn't we all get stuck in Escape for a while. Okay, Breath of the Wild, Zelda, and Lumaga. Okay, and awesome. So Lumaga's gonna go ahead and check Zora, which Limchi didn't check. So hopefully this isn't. Oh, that's Mitz. Did Limchi even check over here? I don't think so. So that's some pretty big knowledge right there. Yeah, Flipper's hard required. I don't know if Lumaga knows Splash Delete. Okay, so a 10% rebate. Yeah, so Lumaga's got the knowledge and is trying a Splash Delete right now. That'd be pretty big. Yep, so an out-of-logic Titan's Mitt to counter the out-of-logic Hammer. Beautifully done Splash Delete. That deserves a golf clap. Excellent job. It's a textbook setup right there. This is some very interesting boss music from Limchi. Lumaga here coming back to desert, so not the greatest routing, but not awful here. Again, with those mitts do help out here quite a bit compared to that. But Limchi's got the hammer. I guess both are locked by flippers when you think about it. It's just that one's easier to get to than the other out of logic. Hammers in Waterfall Cave, Jocelyn Sauce. Aw, it's a little bloopy animal. That's adorable. Well, Matt, golf clap is like that quiet clap right here. And earlier I gave Lumaga a golf clap for a beautifully done Splash Delete at Zora. And so Wadicus just responded. So there's your explanation on that. Limchi's about to get that mirror and then probably head up the mountain to do yes, they have to make sure they don't scare off the ball. So Limchi's probably going to go ahead and go to Hera. Ball. Oh my, it's not that funny. Yeah, no problem. Lumaga having some issues here with the Lambdas? With the legumes. Lamb molas. Thank you very much. I was... Oof. For whatever reason, that was a hard word to say. No, they aren't graboids. Distant cousins, though. But yeah, so seeming to have some issues with these. Yeah, he does have firearm. Maybe he forgot? Who knows? We could find out later at the end if someone wants to remind me. Yeah, but now Lumaga's gonna go probably head up Aga Tower now. Limchi heads into Tower of Hera. And just gonna check this. Alright, Piece of Heart. So we're not gonna come back here ever again, unless we are in dire need of health, which does not look like the case. And there's our Moon Pearl. French vanilla. Gotta love it. The Munpar. There's our big key. Let's hope nothing's in basement. You're getting closer to that pumpkin spice season. You know, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. Has anyone in chat had one? Are they good? Oh. Alright, so overall consensus seems to be yeah, so well, it doesn't say it has pumpkin, it has pumpkin spices in it. So there's no promise of pumpkin, just ooh. Oh. That's some broken legs. They're forcing you to take the elevator. Right, so it's basically a pumpkin pie latte. But without pumpkin. Got it. Now let's see if we can get the setup. Oh, we're skipping the setup. Alright. Probably just gonna do it the vanilla way. Nothing wrong with the vanilla way. Now there's something wrong with the vanilla way. Alright, chat, we have a 50-50 on something being in Hera Basement. What are we thinking? Nothing? Alright. For the pumpkin spice. Flips in basement. Ooh! Lumaga here is fighting Aghanim. You know, my entire life, I thought the crown on his head was his face, and he was just constantly making an face. I only realized recently that it's a crown, and that his face is actually like the black bit and the two little white dots beneath it. I mean, look at it. That just looks like a face with the green hat. Ooh, and Moldorm is really not being nice today. Trolldorm's sweaty tonight. He just got off of some ranked battle royale of choice, avoiding names to prevent aging this video like milk. Unfortunately for him, he does not get the W. Small key. All right, so guys, does Limchi go into basement, and what do we think's there? I mean, it's flippers, right? Unless it's not flippers, in which case... Street Fighter. Yep, alright, so we're going to be skipping that. Hopefully it's not something we need. Mushroom. You know, I don't know what would be more annoying, nothing or a fetch quest item being in Hera Basement. Because that's another check that you gotta do after doing Hera Basement. $50 in King's Tomb. Not the most wealthy king, it looks like. Oh, Flippers and Spiral, alright. Wait a second. So that means... Yeah, we got a hook shot in basement. Limchi better go back for that. And ponder catfish. I guess they could be catfish. We didn't check that. We got Samaria and Paradox, that's a good one. Icebreaker. Yep, so just Samaria and Paradox, but hey, you know what? That's a pretty good item. Skip, like, almost all of Ice Palace with that. Hera and Turtle Rock are pretty important. I mean, as far as we know, I don't think anyone's done a map check in Dark World. So while Limchi's going around to access Thieves Town, I'd just like to remind you guys that not only are these runners competing to see who's the better at this 25-year-old video game, no, 30-year-old video game. Yeah. 30-year-old, to see who's better at this 30-year-old video game, but to also just entertain us. So be sure to give them a follow, send an X their way, telling them, hey, yeah, really liked that race that you did. Because Twitter is now dead. No, not in the way that we expected. Jury's still out on that. Okay, now I've aged this video like milk. The eventual YouTube post. F in the chat for X. Alright, so what do we got here in Skull Woods? Seeing some skulls. Seeing some jellies, hands, and mummy. A fire shield. So, who here considers the front of Skullwoods to be part of Overworld? Is Lumaga gonna be trolled as hard as Limchi was with Moldorm here? Oh, almost. Oh, we got the quick. Oh, and there we go. Good job, Lumaga. You managed to avoid the fall. Yep, I guess we'll see if Lumaga is going to check basement. I mean, shoot, if he does. Oh, basement time. Basement time. Let's go, guys. We're going to see what's in the basement. It's probably hookshot. If it's not hookshot, I will eat my hat. And I will do it live on stream because as the commentator, I can't help but do everything I'm doing for the next 90 minutes live on stream. Hookshot could be anywhere in the Dark World, but odds are it's in this chest that Lumaga is about to check. And that's another moth killed. Not a very difficult boss outside of this room. So if you can figure out how to navigate the room, it is laughably easy. Heading back in. 20 rupees. So that probably leaves hookshot on catfish. Did I say I would or wouldn't eat my hat if it wasn't hookshot? Three bombs on pedestal. Okay, all right. I gotta get my hat now. Hope this isn't breaking some kind of speed gaming rule to eat inedible objects on stream. I don't know what you're referring to as there an item being because it is censoring it out. My goodness. What's this one give up the second item? Oh, we have both runners in the same room. Why does Armos get censored? Is that some like non-English curse word? Bilingual members of chat. Is Armos a word that means something negative in a different language? That is bizarre. It's censored for me. ALTTPR stands for a link to the past randomized. We're, in all honesty, we're a bunch of weirdos that like taking a 30-year-old game, mixing up all the items, and then racing to see who can play it the fastest. Unfortunately, chat, I could not find my hat. So there will be no hat eating live on stream tonight, but I'll be sure to do it the next stream that I'm commentating if they let me back. You resemble that remark. So are you saying that I'm talking about you specifically? So what's in the brewery? $300. And folks, that is it in terms of money. We are set. We are golden. don't have to worry about another day in our lives for the next 45 minutes to an hour. We got the Master Sword here in Thieves Town. Hook shot on green pennant? Maybe. Yeah, those Titans mitts are in the launcher now. And hammer. Well. Wait, no they aren't, because we don't have hook shot. Never mind, I am. A single rupee. Not gonna finish. Alright. We do still have Smith Chain and the game down here to the south. The green pendant sleeps forever. Lumaga hasn't been there yet, so I wouldn't count that quite out. The Lumaga is having some issues here with Moth. Hammer was located in Waterfall Cave, and Flippers were located in Spiral Cave. Smith Chain. Oh, you're right. Smith Chain can't have hookshot. I forgot you need the mitts to even lift up that first rock. 24 digs. Could... Well, it'd have to be pretty early on in pod. Triple boom. Red boomerang. Chat, which do you prefer, red boomerang or blue boomerang, and why? Mog is going to be checking Thieves Town. Hi, Cave. Let's see if it lives up to the name today. Some health, starting the second row of hearts. 10 arrows. 20 rupees, and 3 bombs. Hype Cave is not living up to the name unless you really, really like useless items. There is a difference in the game between the two boomerangs. The red boomerang does move out a bit farther and I believe allows for a little bit of control once thrown, but the sparkles do cause just a little bit of extra lag. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong? Yeah. Red boomerang's more fun, more lag. Just magic. Now what do we have at Bombos tablet? We have a heart. Resource Cave. A petition to rename Hype Cave to Resource Cave, because that's felt more like what it is the last few years. And here we have Lumaga entering Thieves Town. Will Lumaga be finishing Thieves Town and getting that green pendant? Find out right now on Dragon Ball Z. It's a link to the past R. I thought about that joke for a second. It would have been fun here. Oh, Limchi's going to be checking Zora and getting logical mitts. He's going to find out that the game just has... Well, yeah, it is still out of logic, but they're getting it logically. Logical to me. In my heart of hearts. Lumaga going to be doing Smith Chain as she gets the mitt. And then we'll probably also do Smith Chain. Or maybe Palace of Darkness. I don't know, we have a few options as to what could happen right here. Another bottle on Smiths. Are we going to be finishing Smith Chain? Looks like it. Grabbing that little chest. Doing the whole world tour with the chest as Limchi heads into pod. Yeah, Limchi checked pedestal a little while ago. Everyone's aware of nothing on pet, unfortunately. Thinking he made mimics. I know. I'll stop Link by having enemies that only move when he does, and in the same way he moves. As Lumaga heads in a hype cave. Very interesting. Oh! Oh! I have never seen that before. Is that something that happens all the time and I'm just completely blind to it? Yes, I'm questioning video game logic. Yes, I'm questioning a link to the past physics. Whole bunch happening at the moment, so like, what else am I supposed to do? Angry video game nerd, but PG. You know, there's just a lot of rupees in this room for no reason than to just have a bunch of money. There's Hookshot. All right. We got... Oh, and we're leaving. Oh, we are officially back in the logic train, boys and gals and nondescript people on that on the spectrum in between. Logical double dip in pod. The best kinds of double dips. The logical ones. So not well, it's also not a crystal dungeon, so we don't need to come back there at all, unless there's something on Helma. We don't have to clear it unless both runners just decide in the middle of the race that this is an all dungeons game. That would be a very interesting thing to happen in the middle of a game if both runners just go, what if we cleared everything? What would happen then? Would we just be subject to watch? No interference? Probably. I mean, they're probably not paying attention to anyone messaging them this time. You know, I'd just use bombos in these rooms if I had. Kills everything really fast. You don't gotta chase things around. So we'll... Yeah, it looks like, well, we might need Quake. We haven't seen what either medallions are yet. But yes, it's a tentative flute and ice rod go mode. You just have a question mark on that Quake. Icebreaker's how you get to work every day. So do you just phase through the wall with a brick? Think too hard. Okay. I'll try that to get to work next time too. They got Lumaga currently in pod. find that hook shot. Is Ice Palace the worst dungeon in this game? I'm going to be fighting the Cloud Popcorn Eyeball Monster. Do you think if you bit into this boss, it'd be like ice cream? Well, it can't be cotton candy because they're cold. They're frozen. And Lumaga's gonna get their hook shot right now. Oh, wait. Lumaga hasn't done... Yep, Lumaga has not done, Eastern Death Mountain yet. Well, you can freeze cotton candy because most things freeze when they get really cold. And the little puff balls are, you know, frozen. You know, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say Flute is in either left side of Swamp or Sahasraral's got it. Because that'd be funny. And as we all know, we like the funny results. And Lumaga is about to hopefully get Flippers and Spiral. Definitely getting Samaria. Will be our first line of defense against leak. Mayflies. Cricket. Well, I don't remember the exact name of them, but there is a fly that just sits on top of water. It might actually be flies. They just kind of chill. Kind of move around like they do. There we got that brand new skip that I've been hearing so much about. Flute Ice Rod being green pendant would be funny because both of these runners have already decided that they're not going to get the green pendant. Yeah, so I believe that skip is allowed. The last race that I commentated, both runners used that skip. And since Limchi didn't hesitate to use it, yeah. Oh, Lumaga's got tempered. It's pretty good for damage output. Yeah, it's neat. We're going to reach a point in this game where you don't even have to do any of the rooms in the dungeons. You just can skip all the puzzles with a Smaria block or a bomb. It's like this, watch. There we go. And it looks like Hookshot Cave doesn't have anything, unless I missed the first chest, which I did. Got the map. Was that Quake? Ether. Okay, so Quake is... You still have the question mark on... Quake is needed. Okay, first chest was silvers. Okay, so that's pretty good. They're about to get this piece of heart. So is it like a squid? Or is it like a weird brain squid thing? Like little cheese puffs around. All Swamp Palace in Twitch chat. I mean, Argus. I don't know if it's a squid or if it's the flying spaghetti monster. Ice Rod on Helma, green pendant into Shroom into Flute. I like that. We got Lumaga here going back into Thieves Town, probably to get that green pendant and see what happens. Honestly, Matt, because I'm hungry. Hammer was in Waterfall Cave, which Lumaga has yet to check. It's actually nothing. And we're going back to left side swamp. Neat. It's left side. Now, what I'm guessing is... Yep, he checked the mitts without getting the cave after. Now, the best thing here would be... I'm not sure if other tournaments will allow it personally. Looking at it, I don't see why not. It just seems like a pretty basic rail skip. No. I think it's gonna be mushroom on the left side. Oh, okay, or mushroom in big chest. Mushroom into powder. Into flute. Is there anything I missed in Thieves Town? Broken pencils are pointless. That's why you sharpen them. Alright, and we got the scripted battle in here, blind. I don't know why they made it so whatever sword is the same amount of hits every time. That's a interesting decision. Oh, there we go. Flute. So, left side swamp required. We're about to be on the ice rod hunt, though I imagine we're about to see... I feel like it's about to pop up in green pendant. Left side, best side. All rise for the national anthem. Just $20. Well, Ice Rod really could be anywhere. B Magic Bat. Oh, do we have quite... Oh, it is Bombos. So we are officially in Ice Rod hunt mode. Lumaga? Are you... Did Lumaga forget that he didn't check Waterfall Cave? Lumaga? Yeah, might as well get that 1430. Flippers were in Spiral. Oh. Lumaga. Lumaga's having the existential crisis right now. Should we send someone to check on him? Oh. Oof. Lumaga seems to have forgotten that he hasn't checked Waterfall Cave or Spiral Cave, which hold the hammer and flippers respectively. And I think he's just realized that he's missed the Waterfall Cave, which has hammer, and Spiral Cave, which has... Yep. So he just realized he's forgot to check that, where he's going to find hammer. Meanwhile, Limchi's in Mire. It is not the God Mire, unfortunately. Okay, and Lumaga is now either feeling immensely relieved or incredibly stupid. Or both. You know, he can go check Spiral now. Ooh, he got dead rocked. You hate to see it. Is this going to be another cutscene chest situation in Mire for the big key? Gotta love it. This one is the one that makes the least sense to me in terms of cutscene wall moving, because you don't get to see the wall. The flippers are in Spiral Cave, which Lumaga's moving away from. Arrow. Cutscene chest, so not really required. But Lumaga's going to head into Turtle Rock. We have not seen this yet. Yeah, the logic in this seed's been interesting. Ice Rod in TR. Oh, either that or Mire. Unless we just saw them the last item in Mire. Limchi, they're in the danger zone. Key, compass. Oh, there. Here's the big key. And the mirror shield. We got a French vanilla mirror shield. So formal boots, it's unfortunately a black tie event, and most people that race this don't have a 3-piece black tie suit, so unfortunately we're sticking to casual boots. No, that is not vanilla, that is French vanilla, because it's the same dungeon, but it's not the big chest for the mirror shield. Your tux could count, I suppose. Oh, it's casual boots because they're sneakers and not dress shoes. And also because you start with them. Motorcycle boots tournament. I don't think so. since Limchi's not done Dark Death Mountain yet, this boss battle was not pathetically easy. So is that every item found in Misery Mire? Gonna get a Mimic Cave check. Yeah, probably every item then if she's leaving. There's Quake, which we don't need. Limchi's probably about to try a green pendant. Oh. I did. Oh no, Smith chain. Oh, for the health refill. I think we haven't checked hammer packs yet, could we? Quake is good for shaking things up. You are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Just 300 rupees there. Oh, maybe Mushroom is Ice Rod. We haven't actually seen this yet. Or it could be Laser Bridge. Nope, but there's a Butter Sword. Whew, we're almost fully kitted out. And there's some rupees. Well, I was looking at Laser Bridge, but it looks like Ice Rod was found in the Witch's Hut, which means that Limchi at 1 hour and 24 minutes and something seconds has entered go mode. Lumaga, oof, that's we don't like calling races here early, but oof, but yeah, that's a it's going to be really tough for Lumaga to overcome here. Oh, they're in the same room. High-fiving. As Limchi will just have 100 Ganon Falls just to even things up and give us a really interesting and close game here. Skipping Spiral again. Ooh. Could see Lumaga's. Oh my god. Oh, Lumaga has Spike Cave. Well, this is a new check. Silvers were in Hookshot Cave, and we have the red tunic in Spike Cave. So Lumaga's fully kitted out. Unfortunately, that's we go to Spiral. Flute and Mushroom are. That's where Flippers are. Flute and Mushroom are in Swamp Palace. And Mushroom leads to Ice Rod. And then we got almost all the pendant dungeons to go. Yeah, hate to see it. Check. Lumaga. Can't really find anything because, fortunately, we have the benefit of knowing what where go mode is. Oh, limchi is just gonna have the tempered sword, not buttered sword. That's unfortunate. Buttered sword is fine. It's big, it goes when you swing it. In Thieves Town, is there? No, I think Lumaga just realized at the same time. I've already done Thieves Town. Oh, Lumaga hasn't done Skullwoods yet. That's. Why didn't they finish Skullwoods earlier? Well, thankfully we can ask these sorts of questions. She looking for? She check Hookshot Cave on the way to GT. At least the first chest. For those silvers. Which aren't required, but just make things really nice. Lumaga, please. Just check Spiral. Right? Yeah, he can full clear pod. Yeah, going back in the pod. Oh, really? And then tempered right there. Key. It's not gonna finish. Yep. Just gonna go kill that boss real quick. Mago, what are you doing? And we're gonna see a Trinix right here and get our last crystal. If Trinix was in Tears of the Kingdom. Well, I mean, how much of the depths did you search? Because here's a Gleeok that is very similar to Trinix down there. Interesting fight. Imagine if Trinix were anything else. Ten bombs. If I knew to say something original. Yeah. Well, Limchi's not getting the silvers, unfortunately. Now, I know we don't really play the guessing game anymore, but I think Big Key is gonna be in... I think it's gonna be the top left of the rando room. This is an interesting Ganon's Tower sound. Magic powder. Lumaga battling against the dreaded Helmasaur King. Fourth sword was in Bunny Cave? Super Bunny Cave. Is where the fourth sword is for Limchi. Now, what does Helmasaur have? A compass. Oof. What is Lumaga thinking right now? Thankfully, we might be able to ask after the stream. Bunny. Yep. Bunny. Lumaga just realized that he's not checked Spiral Cave. Burna? Oh! Well, I wasn't expecting to be right about where Big Key was, but I guess here we are. Commentator's Curse. Or does that fall under a different definition? Commentator's blessing. Okay. Yeah. Bolt drowsy. Yeah, I would have just gone ahead and opened it unless Limchi for some reason is feeling behind for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Limchi's been playing this very well. Oh, and Lumaga's probably just realized he's not checked a spiral. There's probably going to be no satisfaction from finding flippers. It's probably just going to be an... But now... the premeditated rage bomb. So we're probably going to see Swamp right now. Ganon Ball Z claims. Now, question is Lumaga gonna skip left side because he's feeling behind? Because we know Flute's on left side, and we don't want to miss that. Yeah, Flute and Mushroom for Ice. Yep. It's really unfortunate. Now we have probably the most unchanged boss fight in the whole game. Armos has ice, Moldorm has a different field. These guys get... Yeah. There's some bad spots. These guys got the little mouth laser guy. Is there a name for that, or is it just laser mouth? Now I get one of the most satisfying rooms in the entire game. And if you disagree, you're just objectively wrong. Medusa. Okay. Today I learned. Ah. Yeah, JLo, the other one with required Swamp Big, I commentated on. That was a very unfortunate right there too, because the big key was after. You know what? You guys should just go check out the previous races. When she missed that torch. Oh, Lumaga's not. Oh, it's gonna have to. Oh. Lumaga's not checking Big Chester left side. He's gonna have to go back in. Does he go back in? He does technically have Ice Palace after this. And logic. Oh, nice use of powder right there. Worm rematch time. Shoot once with silvers and boom. I think that's exact frame boss skills. Well, do you think he goes back in, or do you think... Well, because he didn't get the items from here, so... Go back in. Go... Oh, thank goodness. He's the bop. Oh, blue balls. And everyone's using that new rail clip. But this is like the new icebreaker, isn't it? Clean kill everything. All I'm saying is the Ganon boss fight better be a bop on this MSU. If it's not, I'm going to be incredibly disappointed. Okay, yep. We got the bop. Bop confirmed. Alright. Smooth McGroove's versions of songs definitely, you know, pop in my head. Big Pig's going to court. Did you find the arrows in Dark World? No. Looks like we got the torch glitch, baby. This pig's going down. He's got his mushroom and his flute. So is he going to immediately... He's going to probably activate that mushroom. Or flute. Activate that flute. Go check that mushroom, or maybe vice versa. One thing's definitely behind the other thing. Is he going to do it before Ganon's defeated? Find out right now. Oh, and unfortunately Lumaga does not reach go mode before Limchi defeats Ganon. But Limchi just has to cross this little gap. Tiny little gap. I've yet to see anyone not do it, but it might be the first. It is not the first. And at 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 39.88 seconds, we have Limchi taking the gold. Saw someone fall in the gap once. You know what? It happens to the best of us. I just have not seen it yet. Now, Lumaga, unfortunately, is just on the precipice of go mode right before Limchi took the match. But bravo to both of our runners. It happens to the best of us. And it looks like we're about to have some post-match interviews coming in. All right, we got Limchi and Lumaga coming in. How are you both doing today, tonight, or
That was definitely one of the seeds. I feel like I got so lucky with like so many of my placements. I just kind of went places and it ended up being there. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was a very interesting seed to watch. Pretty trollish placement of that mushroom there in Swamp Palace.
Oh my god. Yeah, I thought that was a red herring, but having both the flute and the mushroom be left side swamp, that was fucked.
So, first of all, I want to say GG's to Limchi. Very good race. Congratulations. And what did the mushroom lead to? Because, as I told Limchi, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I completely skipped Spiral, and then I marked it off on my tracker, and I got so confused at what I missed.
We saw your little we were a little bit concerned when we saw you had your existential crisis with the Sahasrara.
Oh, yeah. Did you go and clear Thieves Town?
Not at first, but I had to eventually. And my last location was the Green Pendant Turn-In. After that, I'm like, well, all right, let me sequence break and see if I can eliminate what I shouldn't be doing to find these items. Got the hammer out of Waterfall Ferry and took that as far as I could. And after doing, I almost went back to Armos, but I did Helmasaur too. After doing all that, I finally remembered I had not done Spiral. I skipped that. And it wasn't even an intentional skip. I went up there, went over to Hera after getting all the East Dark Death Mountain stuff. Had the intention to go check the Ether Tablet and then come back to Spiral, but after doing Hera Basement, I just save and quit and moved on.
That was definitely, yeah, like Flippers being there is just so, it's kind of unlucky. And I got Hammer like super early because I knew that like once I saw Mirror in Aga 1, I was like, okay, what am I waiting for? And then found the cape in Desert after I had done Water Walk to go get to Waterfall Ferry. And then I ended up going straight to Aga and then immediately getting the Mirror and the Moon Pearl back to back, which was super nice. And then from there, I was like, okay, now I have to find Flippers. And then I immediately found Flippers because it was in Spiral Cave. And then I was looking for Hookshot for a while, and I betted that it was in Pod, and then it was in Pod. And then I was like, okay, I need Flute. Maybe it's in Swamp. And then it was in Swamp. And I was so ready to be like, oh yeah, I'm in Go mode when I was leaving Maya. And then I realized, oh, I don't have the Ice Rod. I should have full cleared Pod, and I was so worried I was going to have to double dip, but everything just like appeared right where I needed it to be.
Yeah, it was just one of those. It was just one of those seeds. It's one of those seeds that just likes to, you know. It had its weird item placements. This is, fun fact, the only other match that I commentated in this entire tournament had Samaria in the Swamp Palace big chest with the big key placed after the big chest. So, and that also determined the entire trajectory of the whole match. So, who knows? Maybe that's just
surprising amount of vanilla placements as well. Moon Pearl in Hera, gloves just outside Desert. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yes, it was. Now, we got another game coming up here in just a couple minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and do some final little outros. Limchi, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch at Limchi, except the last I is a 1. So twitch.tv/limch1.
All right. And congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Lumaga. So first off,
so Impulsive, I hate to cut you off. I think we're running up against the clock for another
All
race
right.
on SpeedGaming. So anyway, thank you for commentating. Limchi again, GG. I look forward to our next match.
Jeez.
Oh. Yep. All right. Well, everyone, we've got hundreds of more matches coming up. Supposedly, I think definitely. So don't worry, you're not gonna run out of some more races with some more ridiculous item layouts. JLo, thank you for tracking. You can follow JLo at places, twitch.tv /JLo7. I'm Impulsive97. Also go by Impulsive97 on Twitch. All right. Everyone, have fun, make friends, don't die.